All right, this is the third Botley challenge we came up with, and this one is much more advanced than the last two that we've shown so far. I had to write this one because Ben was solving the other ones too fast, and I wanted to break, so I said, let's do something a little harder. And this involves the object detection and a programming concept called recursion. But let's just get started with what's going on here. So to start out with, we have Botley. He's in a hallway here. Yep. And he has 4 different paths he can take to get out. And only one of them is not blocked. Which one's not blocked, Benny?
This one's a hallway.
Yep, so that's where we want him to go. Okay, now, what's the other 3 are blocked? So show him what we're blocking him with. We're using
this
orange
one is
cone.
supposed to block it.
Doesn't have to have a flag, but we have a flag in it for decoration purposes.
This is the pepper that we use. You can use something else.
Yeah, we use a pepper shaker. You could use whatever you want. It's just something that's over 2 inches tall to block it.
And this is the pepper.
That's not pepper. That is a block.
Yeah, well, we're pretending it's pepper.
Okay, we're pretending it's pepper that's come out of the pepper shaker. And then this is the 3rd cone, the orange cone, right? Now, so the difference in this problem and the other ones is you get to write one program that's going to solve 4 problems.
4 problems.
Yep, and if you look at where Botley is starting, he's always going to start on that orange square. But to remember, we don't know which way he's going to be facing. So let's see all the different ways that this program will solve it. Which ways can Botley start? So here's one way.
This way.
Yeah, and what's the next way?
You can go this way, this way, this way, and this way, and try to make sure he's exactly in the middle.
Yep, so there's 4 different places he's going to start with. So the goal is, again, to get him out of that hallway no matter which way he's facing using the object detection feature. So this is a tricky one. So now we're going to start talking a little bit more about the solution. So if you want to try to figure it out, in the end, no matter which way, you can start Botley facing all 4 ways. You don't get to change the program once you set it once. It needs to get him out that hallway, or at least to the blue square in the hallway, or out if possible. Either way is fine. All right, so let's start talking about the solution. Do you want to tell them a little bit about how you look at it, nice and slowly, please?
So,
You get down there on the ground so they can see where you're pointing at.
So Botley is going to go clockwise.
Okay.
And he's going to try to go from there to there. But he can't do it just from there. He has to go to all 3.
So you're going to have him always turn clockwise. When is he going to decide to turn clockwise? Right away, or is he going to wait until he to see if he hits something?
To see if he's going to hit something.
Okay. So what Benny's trying to tell you, I believe, is that he's going to try to send Botley down the hallway. Whichever way he's facing, he's going to start by trying to go down that hallway, right? And then if he hits an object, what does he got to do?
He got to come out.
So you get back out of the hallway, yep, and then change his direction. So, do you want to show him how it works? Should we start with the more interesting direction? Which way should we start with? Let's start with the pepper shaker. Why don't you get down there on the ground with him so we can see you and Botley at the same time. Try to get him started in the center. Make a couple quick notes as well. If you have this set up, it's important to space the cone a little bit off of each of these squares, otherwise Botley will stop too early and we'll have trouble turning. So if you notice, all these cones are spaced about 1 inch off the end of the squares with these blockers anyways. So that will help you. Why don't you get down on the ground, let's see it. Okay. Hit something, backed up, try another direction. Backed up, try another direction, and off he goes. So let's try another direction. Remember, we're not going to reprogram it, we're going to just try another direction. Why don't you try facing, sure, try the orange flag. And just stay down there on the ground so we can see you and Botley too. Oh, looks like that's not the right direction. There's a pepper shaker there. Green cone, no. There he goes, out and down his hallway. So, you can see that's 2 directions. Let's go to the last 2. So let's start him just facing the green cone, I believe, this time, right?
This time it's going to be a little easier for Botley.
Yeah, because he's turning clockwise each time he resets himself. Or to the right.
Bang!
Why don't you stay down there with Botley because we can't see both you guys both. There you go.
Going down the hallway.
And off he goes. In the last case, which some people may not think is obvious to try, but we should definitely try it. What if he's already facing the way he needs to go?
Go, no object detection.
Detection. And there he goes, off to the end of the hallway. Doesn't actually leave the hallway. If he would have started with 3 ups, then he would have probably left the hallway. But anyways, so that is the Botley challenge number 3. And Ben, do you want to show them what you had to push to get it to happen? So the last people who really want to know how to do this actually see the actual instructions.
Like this. So you press forward, forward. And then use object, whatever it's called.
Detection.
Detection. Detection. And then now he's going to go backwards, turn, and go forward, forward.
Yep, so he's going to go back, turn, and try again. And the object detection each time resets and runs that over and over. So even if you had a bunch of different directions to face, you know, obviously 4 is the most we can because he'll turn 90 degrees. But if you had a bunch, then you could have him continuously just keep turning and trying.
There's another thing you can do.
Well, Ben wants to show us one last thing.
So you do right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left.
Okay, that's enough of it. But yes, this is a little dance we'll do. Botley's dance. Too bad he's facing away from us. That's it. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.